Hello and welcome to Tipsy VP episode 6 March 2020, a weekly show where we share tips and tricks on how to improve your social media. Tipsy VP is brought to you by Virtual Palace Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
And I'm TK.
This week's weekly Tipsy, 5 things to do during low business seasons. Businesses do not always boom all 24 months of the year. There are seasonal downtimes, but there are also the rare but devastating epidemics like the coronavirus that is happening now.
24 months, wow. Okay.
No, I mean like, they don't always boom for 12 months. That means they don't always do well for the full 12 months. There are times when they don't do well. For example, if they're low season, or if it's a coronavirus
outbreak,
that kind of like makes it hard for business.
True.
Downtimes are bad for businesses, especially when we don't know when it will end. Right?
Okay, yeah.
So we are predicting that let's say the coronavirus will taper down in summertime, but we don't know for sure.
Yep, correct.
It's during these times when businesses have to weigh their fixed costs against dwindling revenues. It's a very tough time for a lot of businesses. There are, however, many things you can do during these low seasons to prepare for the recovery. Today, we show you 5 that could be implemented right away.
All right. First one, implement new tools. During busy times, we will not dare to implement new systems and tools for your team. Even if the existing methods was inefficient, it beats having any breakdowns happening. But downtimes are great for testing out new systems and tools that will improve efficiency and effectiveness. Sure, you won't need the improvements right away, but it's the best way to prepare for the future while minimizing delays in work.
Yep. If it's during the downtimes when your team has a lot of spare time,
yep.
It's best to
Try
out new stuff, see
correct.
if it works or not. Number 2, revisit old to-do items. As business owners and managers, we all have those items in our to-do list we will never get around to doing. Slower seasons are the perfect time for it. So it's time to like
recondo your
task list. Look at the stuff that you may have put up there like some time ago and didn't get to it because you were too busy.
Correct.
And see if you have time to do it now, and if it's a good time to reallocate your resources to doing these things.
Sure. Correct. All right. The third one, training your teams. What better time to increase the knowledge of your teams that during the low season? Send them for HRDF claimable seminars will significantly reduce your costs. Or even better, do it yourself. You can do it yourself. You can get an external team, external service provider, where it is HRDF claimable, because we understand that during low seasons, you don't want to spend so much money. Correct, yes.
You are already contributing to HRDF anyway, and you already have a bunch of funds in there that is claimable. Correct. So might as well go and get your team educated and get the knowledges up.
Yeah, correct.
Get them ready for when the season recovers.
True, and it's much more effective because it's internally and it's from you, the manager itself. Yeah. It's much more genuine.
Yeah, it is true as well. Yep. Number 4, improving products or service package. During downtimes, customers may be more cautious in spending, but that doesn't mean they won't spend at all. At the right value and price point, transactions still happen. This could be a good time to experiment with alternative or limited time packages to keep the cash flow moving, however slowly.
Correct.
There are times when they say, okay, I don't want to spend so much anymore, but that doesn't mean that I will not spend at all.
Correct, yes.
There are still things that I still want or need. If the price point is good, it might nudge me to buy it faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Such as the KFC 2020.
Perhaps, yes. KFC 2020. Like, they are like, for example, Asia's 499 package for traveling.
Correct.
Everybody are afraid of traveling, but once the 499 came, everybody started buying it. They still buy anyway, right?
Correct.
So it's not as if they are so freaked out about traveling that they don't want to travel at all. It's just that they put it off the list unless a package comes in that says, hey, now it's worth it to travel. I'll take the risk.
Correct, yes. All right, now the 5th one, increase marketing efforts. Many companies will close tabs on the marketing department during low seasons. This means there will be less content and advertisement in general. But what better time to ramp up your marketing campaigns than when everyone else is in silent, especially indoor digital marketing.
Exactly, right? Indoor, because they don't go outside, but their phones are always with them, and they are
nothing to do.
Every time they will be scrolling through their Facebooks and Instagrams and LinkedIn's and Twitters, right? And when during low season, most businesses, what they do is the first thing they choke, the first department they choke will be marketing, because a lot of businesses always think that marketing is a nice to have kind of thing. But marketing is essential, because at the end of the day, if you don't have strong marketing, you won't have sales. When you don't have sales, no matter how good your product is, nobody's going to buy your product.
Correct. Yes.
Right? It's the same analogy as a classic analogy where if a tree falls in the middle of the jungle, there's no one there to hear it. Does it make a sound?
Yep. Correct.
So, and it is true also that while every other business in the market they are closing down their taps and choking their marketing departments and say, okay, we're not going to spend so much on marketing anymore. Therefore, we're going to run less ads and everything. You should run more ads.
Correct. Yes.
Because the bids are cheaper, there are less competitors, and people are still paying attention anyway, and they pay more attention to you.
Correct. Yeah. Especially in a point where it's the best energy when let's say in the country where it's a very down period, and you're a new politician. Let's say you're an SME, you're a new politician. You can't be keeping silent. That is your opportunity to shout it out loud and perhaps give people a different view and perspective for yourself. So if you see in the business term where economy is down, now is the best time as you, the new player, to step into the game.
Yes, to go out and tell people, hey, I'm here. This is what I do, and this is why I do different. Try me out.
Correct. Yes.
That kind of stuff. All right, so that's to sum up this week's Weekly Tipsy. 5 things to do during low business seasons. Number 1, implement new tools. Number 2, revisit old to-do items. Number 3, training your teams. Number 4, improving products or package or service package. Number 5, increase marketing efforts.
Yep.
Right, this is it for Tipsy VP this week. Tipsy VP podcast is part of Social Media Weekly and it's available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. Our full videos are available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook. This is Tipsy VP episode 6 March 2020. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
Bye.
Sayonara.